Welcome back to another episode of LPL's Grow Garden Grind Season 1. This episode is... What episode is this again? LPL's Grow Garden Grind Season 1, Episode 6. Sorry about that, guys. But in this episode, I will be trying to lose as much money as I possibly can in 24 hours in Grow Garden. What I mean by that is basically just spend as much money as I possibly can in 24 hours. Sorry about, not enunciating it properly. So as of starting this video, I currently have 160 trillion, 563 billion, 763 million, 769,326. Yeah, don't ask how I got that much money. It's kind of a long story. But now with all that said, let's start the 24-hour timer countdown. Now I'm just going to count the amount of hours we have remaining since I'm just really lazy to add a countdown. So pretty much one of the most classic ways to lose money in this game is to just go over to my boy Sam, open his seed shop, and just basically buy everything that's in stock. There we go, we just cleared them out. Another way to burn money in this game is just go over to the gear shop and just basically do the same thing, buy her out too. Another way to do it, which is pretty expensive, is to just buy out everything in the cosmetic shop. That was 500 million down the drain. And then the last thing you could do is go over to the pet egg shop and buy him out, although he's just selling common eggs. Are you serious? And yeah, that's basically what I have to do for the next 24 hours. So I'm going to sit AFK for maybe an hour or two, and we'll see how much I lose then. So I was AFK for about almost an hour, and I cannot believe this happened, but a Romanesco was in stock, and I actually witnessed it being in stock, which this is one of the first times I've ever witnessed even a single prismatic in stock. Well, I mean, I've witnessed a couple prismatics in stock, but never this good. The best prismatic in stock that I witnessed was, I believe it was a sugar apple, I think. It was a sugar apple or a burning bud. So the fact that now I have a Romanesco and I witnessed it in stock is crazy. And of course, I had to buy it. Now, I took a screenshot of it just to be safe. But yeah, I just wanted to show that. Now I'm just going to keep AFK and see how much more money I lose. Alright, so after about 2 hours of grinding and stuff and AFK, I have this much money left from this much money that I had before. Now I'm going to show you another way, which is another very, very efficient way and also gets a good amount of money in, a good amount of money lost in a good time. So go over to any shop. I'm going to choose the gear shop, though, because it's where you can make the most money. The cosmetic shop does have a lot of expensive stuff, but it updates every 4 hours, and the gear shop updates every 5 minutes. And then basically set a macro on it, set a tiny task macro on it, and then just basically buy out the entire shop. Just like that. Now, I know this might seem a little bit controversial to some of you, but listen, guys, this macro was free to download. It's very easy to use and set up, and then I could just put it on continuous playback. It loops. Now, yes, this might be a little controversial to some of you, and it's illegitimate, but I'm going to count it because, I'm going to count it as legitimate, even though it's not really even me playing. But since I have the macro downloaded, I could just basically set it up and whatever. And also, another reason why I chose the gear shop is because there's 3 items in the gear shop that are guaranteed to spawn at least once every cycle. And those 3 items are very expensive too. It's the cleaning spray, the favorite tool, and the harvest tool. The cleaning spray is worth 10 million, the favorite tool is 20, and the harvest tool is 30 million. And you're guaranteed at least one of each to spawn. And that's another reason why I chose the gear shop, unlike the seed shop. Well, I could have chose really any shop. I could have chose the seed shop or whatever. But the seed shop doesn't have a lot of seeds that are guaranteed, even though the seeds that it does have are worth a lot more than the thing that I just put on the gear shop. But the seeds are not guaranteed to pop up. It's actually very rare. It might be one prismatic at least once a night. It's actually pretty rare for it to happen. And yeah, I'm going to let this macro go on overnight. I'm going to go to sleep, and I'll see y'all in the morning. It is now officially the next morning. I slept for about 12 hours and there was 22 hours left when I fell asleep. So that means the timer left is 10 hours remaining. Here's everything I got from last night. I have a total now of 2,050 water cans. I think before I had about 30. 252 trading tickets before I had, I think, 40. 2,711 recall wrenches. I think before I had just about 1,000. 2,182 trowels. I think before I had just around 800, I think. Yeah, around 800. I also got 25 medium treats and 21 medium toys for my pets. Over 500 magnifying glasses. About 81 basic sprinklers. 10 advanced sprinklers. 6 godlies. And 3 master sprinklers. I also got 4,923 favor tools and 1,210 harvest tools. 9 unlinked friendship pots. And 1 level up lollipop. And from just AFKing that night, our money is now at 160 trillion, 536 billion, 59,621,686 now. Now, our money went down over 30 billion. That's pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now I think I'm just gonna play for another hour, see what else I can get now. And yeah, hopefully I can get something good. So it's been about an hour, but look at this. In literally just another hour or so of playtime, there's a Grandmaster Sprinkler in shop. Of course, I have to buy that. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to buy the favorite tools and cleaning sprays while we're at it. Bro, that was actually crazy. Another decent way that I could also lose money is to just set a macro on the seed shop over here. Well, I'm not going to set a macro just yet, so I'm just buying out whatever there is. The new seed shop called Goliath's Goods that you get at the top of the beanstalk. You can just keep resetting the seed shop, which it gives you lose way more money progressively as it gets on. So I'm just going to keep resetting the seed shop. Alright, we're in the trillions now for a reset. I think I'm going to stop here. Okay, this might be a dumb idea, but I'm going to give my alt account 3 trillion shekels. And then I'm just going to set a macro on the seed shop on my alt account. And I don't know why, but for some reason the gear shop doesn't show on my alt account. I don't really know why, but I'm just going to have it set on the seed shop while my main account plays different other games on Roblox. And I'll give the remaining shekels that my alt account has back to my main account. But yeah, we're going to let that AFK for a little bit. So after playing some other games and having my Grow Garden macro hard at work, this happened. And after AFKing for about 9 hours, the 24-hour timer is now up. Now, I know this is kind of short for a 24-hour video. I just can't make it too long. Well, I could have made it longer, but I have other plans today. And yeah, I just didn't really have enough time to edit this video, so this is the best I can do. But after the 24 hours, here is the results. The money I had when I started this video was 160 trillion, 563 billion, 763,769,326. And the money I had after is 159 trillion, 339 billion, 799,313,476. Which means that after giving back the 3 trillion shekels, I have now lost 1,223,964,455,850 shekels in 24 hours. That is actually not that bad at all for losing money. I mean, I lost 1 trillion. Most people literally just need 1 trillion to play Grow a Garden in their entire pretty much Grow a Garden career. So I'm actually pretty happy with that. Well, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure y'all like, sub, hit the bell so you don't miss out any other future videos. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Peace out, everyone.